Today I want to try washing this merino wool that I bought at the art festival. If you have not seen the video of the art festival, there's 3. I couldn't get them all on one video. But anyway, one of the booths had beautiful wool, and she was telling me in the video how I could wash it. I'm going to use this in my collages because it has, see the little zigzag fibers in there? I thought that would be good in my collage as a different part of it instead of using all papers. But it must be washed first because this dark part is the dirt that was close to the sheep's body. And so she said to lay it down onto a piece of netting or open material like that and pull the locks apart and just line them up. And then we will proceed to washing them. The water can go through this netting and get to the fibers. But we may have to wash it more than one time, she said. I'm only doing part of the amount that I bought. That has some nice zigzaggy pieces in there. She said that people like to use this particular kind when they want a stretchy yarn, and these little zigzaggy pieces will stretch out, and therefore when you put the hat on or the sweater on, it will pull open easier. All right, I think I'll try just that much. And then you take your piece of netting and you lay it over that. All right. The next step in our process of washing the wool is to heat water to 125, between 125 and 140. So let's see, that's between 125 and 130. So we are going to pour this water into my sink. I already have a little bit of water and the Dawn detergent that she said we could use, although there are wool detergents out there that you can use. Just don't use Woolite, she said. All right, I'm pressing this into the water, and we have to leave it for 30 minutes. So we will come back in 30 minutes and see how clean it is. All right, we're ready to check our wool. It's been in for 30 minutes. I'm gonna check this rinse water. Well, she said 125, didn't she? So I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more of my hot water to it. Up to 125 now. Let's see. The water over here has cooled down some. It was hard for me to even push it down at first, but I'm gathering it up, still in the wrappings. And let's put it over here. You can't see anything but dirty water there. All right, this is the clean water, and if it's not complete, it looks like it is clean, but if it's not completely clean, I'll put it back in again. But look at that, that looks pretty clean. All right, we need to leave that in there for a while. I don't remember her saying exactly how long, but that it did need to be 125 again, anywhere from 125 to 140. I'll come back when it's out of the rinse water. All right, this has been in the water for 10 or 15 minutes. If you are careful, you can see some of the oil floating on top of the water. That's what this hot rinse does. It helps to get rid of the lanolin in the wool. Now I'm going to try to get it up. The water's still hot. Let me see if I can get it though without all of that. All right. I'll let it drip just a minute. And then I'm going to bring it over to a towel that I have here. Let's see if I can get it set up. There you go. All right, let's see if we can maybe just pull the towel over it and gently press it. I don't know if this is the right way or not, but we're trying it. Now let's see what we have. I know this is going to have to dry for a while before I can use it in my collages, but there it is. I think I can, now that looks like a little seed. It is, that was caught in the wool. But even the little seeds would be good in a collage. So there is our washed wool, merino wool, and as soon as it dries, I'm going to pull some of it apart and put it in the next collage that I make, and I'll show you when I do that. Thank you. I looked up merino wool, and I found out that it is one of the most historically relevant and economically influential breeds of sheep. It probably came from Morocco and Spain, but in the 18th century, the breed was further refined in New Zealand and Australia, and that gave rise to the modern merino wool. The merinos are still regarded as having some of the finest and softest wool of any sheep. I was glad to find out a little bit about it.